Hello guys and everybody. We're going to talk about something I never ever actually thought I'd talk about. Like how I catch it, I would say, the usual stuff I said everybody at the end there because I said, it's funny when I make videos sometimes you say something over again and you get so green in your head that you don't really say it without thinking about it. But anyway, this is something I never thought I'd be talking about anytime soon. That is the fact that the world's first video game stadium gets underway. This is a 15,000 seat MLG arena coming to, was it Henquin Island off the coast of Macau, MACAU, scheduled to open in 2017. And I say this because I never thought we'd actually be at the point yet of actually building a stadium. And to be honest, with live streaming stuff today, I don't know how much, but then again with MLG is growing. Any gaming, any kind of competition gaming, that stuff is growing, so it's not surprised that at some point there would be an arena. But On Gamers had done an interview with the MLG president and about the announcement, and basically said this development is of a true stadium and a first of its kind. This is a mass development in one of the most visited tourist destinations in the world. Additionally, the Chinese gaming market is enormous, the fastest growing on Earth. The anticipated launch of MLG Arena in 2017 will give MLG a strong foothold in the market, plus also a marquee travel destination to showcase esports at the highest level. In the U.S., we've been working on partnerships with existing stadiums and arenas, and we'll be announcing those later this year. Again, the esports scene continues to grow. It's getting more competitive. More people are getting into it. A lot of people watch the live streams of competitive gameplay and events. But the fact they've actually built a 15,000 seat stadium off a popular gambling hotspot, which is what this area is. It also announced a partnership with Lai Feng Holdings Limited and eSun Holdings Limited. The new MLG stadium, located what the company's calling the V Zone. You always got to have some kind of zingy word. V Zone is planned as a centerpiece of an $18 billion creative culture city initiative for this island. In addition to operating the site as the first ever MLG arena, the V Zone is going to include a expo area for game developers to feature new and upcoming games, as well as gaming themed restaurant and retail shops. Again, this is scheduled obviously to open in 2017. There are no images of the stadium have been released, so no one knows exactly what it's going to look like on the outside or on the inside. Clearly, it's going to be designed for obviously tournament play or esports gameplay. This is to explain what's close to this exact location. This location is only 30 minutes from Hong Kong in China, and it's only 100 kilometers from the 5 international and domestic airports. So getting in there is going to be rather easy to do with traveling, and being close to obviously another big city doesn't hurt. And over there, Chinese game market is massive. There was a recent survey showing that there are more Chinese gamers than there are like North American gamers or United States gamers right now, and U.S. gamers. Again, they're expanding it over there in that country because that's a booming country with gaming right now. Probably a little bit easier to do all the building of that than it would be over here, to be honest with you. And so it will be interesting to see what events they're going to hold at the stadium. Because, for example, the League of Legends the finals were held in LA's massive Staples Center. So we'll see what they're going to hold at the stadium. What's it going to look like? It's clearly, it's geared for mainly esports, but how often are they going to do it? Because, okay, you built this, so how often are you going to do events there? Are you going to do them all the time? It's just going to be just a branch of what they do. Clearly, with the restaurants and the retail shops and stuff, they want it more to be just hey, we're just doing esports. Here's other stuff for you while you're here. But we'll just have to see. But the fact there's actually a video game stadium being developed, something I never thought I would see in my life. Right? There's actually a video game stadium going to be developed for esports. I always kind of, with today's day and age, that does seem kind of like old schoolish. But then again, when you're talking MLG as a growing, or esports as a growing thing, you have to have a headquarters somewhere. Making it a traveling sport does, increase obviously the cost. You have to travel. Everybody has to travel from location to location, and it does cost a lot. So having one location seems like a smart thing to do, but at some point, if the esports gets so big, they probably would have more than one location. But when I think about this 15,000 seat stadium, now China, it makes complete sense to me because with the gaming population being, if they're more really into something, they're really into it. Over here, it's not that we're not into something. We tend to lose, our interests tend to wane rather quickly over here. And if they were going to build a stadium like this over here, where would they build it? That would keep the sustained interest. That, obviously, they got some kind of deal over there to build the stadium, because that's what it's all about when you talk about building something. Who gives you the best deal? Clearly, they gave them a deal, and that's why they're building this. But what do you think about the stadium? Do you think it's kind of cool they're building the stadium? Do you not care? You wonder what they're going to do there to keep this thing, like, now they're going to build it to pay for it? Anyway, guys, like always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.